What's up, everybody? It's a special edition of the SI Fantasy Podcast. Ben Heisler and Michael Fabiano. And we're joined today by the number one rusher in the NFL, led the way with over 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns. The number one fantasy running back in standard leagues, Derrick Henry of the Tennessee Titans. He's joining us on behalf of the FedEx Air and Ground NFL Player of the Year Awards. If you want to vote to recognize the top quarterback and running back performances of the year, you can visit NFL.com/FedEx. Follow at NFL on Twitter or on the NFL mobile app. And Derrick, what I love about this award is not only is it an opportunity for you to get recognized for an unbelievable year, but FedEx is donating $20,000 in the name of each winner, and it's really going to be able to make a key difference in the community as well.
Yeah, definitely. The FedEx is donating $20,000, which $40,000 total on behalf of the air and ground winner, quarterback and running back. And I think it's a great thing FedEx is doing, and it gives them a chance to donate these medical backpacks here, these medical backpacks to local clinics and healthcare centers. And I found out I was able to help and be able to let FedEx donate 5 because I won FedEx Ground Player of the Week 5 times this season, which I thought was pretty cool. And this morning I was able to actually talk to some of the healthcare workers, the neighborhood heroes, on behalf of FedEx, and be able to partner with them and get time to spend time with them, get to know them, and let them ask me questions about this year and talk to them about this year, and just to get to spend time and have some open dialogue about everything that's occurred, and get to know them a little bit more, them getting to know me.
That's awesome, man. And congrats on really that type of year and also being able to make a difference as well. I know from personal experience over the last couple of years that you've made a difference for me and a lot of other people, especially towards the end of the season. Weeks 14 through 16, man, that's King Henry season. I would imagine helping a lot of people win fantasy championships that you probably got some pretty crazy messages on social media, a lot of funny tweets, Instagram posts. Do you remember anyone that stood out in particular after you helped somebody win a fantasy championship these last couple of years?
I wouldn't say nobody in particular, but it's all year. I mean, it's the fantasy football messages all year, and then at the end of the year, the good messages come of everybody being happy that they were able to win their league and win the championship. So yeah, the fantasy messages come in all year.
Yeah, Derrick, we are a passionate group, if you didn't know that already. So, of course, you joined an elite group of running backs. Only 7 other running backs have only rushed for 2,000 yards in a single season. Adrian Peterson, Barry Sanders, among some of those great names. Was that a goal that you had set for yourself in your NFL career, that you wanted to hit the 2,000-yard mark? And at what point this season did you start thinking that, yeah, this is a realistic goal that I can hit this season?
I wouldn't say it was a goal. I think it was just me. My goal is always be better than I was the year before, and not just me being a great teammate by the way I play, by the way, I'm able to go out there and help my team each and every week, and then being available and going out there and trying to do whatever I can to help the team. And I was very appreciative to have that special moment with me and my teammates, because they take pride on us having success in the run game and me having success, and just very thankful for all my teammates. And that moment was very special. And then to be able to join guys I grew up idolizing and watching, and to join that group was just so very cool, and very thankful to have the opportunity.
Derrick, for fantasy guys like us, we're always appreciative when you see a coaching staff that is looking for an opportunity to maximize the talents of their best players. And your offensive coordinator for these last few years with Arthur Smith really took advantage of a ground and pound run game and then opening up play action among some of the best teams in the NFL, and really utilizing your strengths and Ryan Tannehill's strengths. But now he's taken on a new opportunity as the head coach for the Falcons. Curious to get your perspective on playing for Arthur those last few years. And has Tennessee had any sort of new updates with regards to who might be your next offensive coordinator?
Very thankful for Arthur Smith. I can't think nobody who's more deserving to get a head coaching job and who's going to do a great job. Will be greatly missed. It was a great being able to do it with him, and have the success that I've had with him being the offensive coordinator. Um, Definitely enjoyed it. I know Ryan enjoyed it, and everybody in the office enjoyed it. He'll be greatly missed in the organization, in the building. But definitely wish him much success. I know he'll have success when he when the season starts to start coaching for Atlanta. But not sure any updates on the offensive coordinator job, but I know Coach Ray will find the right person to come in and get the job done and do what we do and help us to keep rolling as offense.
Derrick, the NFL now is a passing league, right? I mean, all the quarterbacks get all the glory. It seems like you hear about Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, but you are old school, man. And that's part of the reason why I love your game. You're old school, ground and pound. So are you proud of that you're kind of cut from that old school cloth? And, what were some of the running backs that you emulated when you were a kid and maybe were your heroes growing up?
Yeah, that's pretty cool to say. You think I'm old school because a lot of guys I grew up with played when the NFL wasn't really a passing league. I was a big LT fan, and I love watching them play. But as I got older and I started playing sports and get to middle school, high school, and my height and my weight, I came to realize I can't play like LT. I'm not LT type of player, but yeah, listen, go on and on. I always love the running back position. I was right down the street from the Jacksonville Jaguars where Fred Taylor played, Ricky Williams, Eddie George, Sean Taylor, Priest Holmes, Aaron James, Larry Johnson, Eric Dickinson, Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Chris Johnson. The list go on and on. I just love the running back position. Love the guys that play the position. Adrian Peterson. I can go on and on about each and every running back. That's how much I love the position. Love playing running back, and you know, um, just being fun to have the success and having the opportunities that I had with the teammates that I have to be able to do the things that I've done.
I know you love playing running back. I would imagine too, if you fire up a game of Madden, you probably like playing as Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans as well. You got that distinct advantage. But if you can't play as Tennessee, if you're going up against somebody in Madden, who's that team that you're taking?
That's funny. I like to play with the Chiefs, but what's so funny? I don't really. I might play myself a little bit, but I don't really like playing with myself that much. But it was so funny. Last off season, I was playing against my little brother. My little brother was killing me with my own self. I was like, man, what he was killing me, and he was just laughing at me. I'm like, I could not stop myself when he was playing with me last year. I was so frustrated.
Talk about your quarterback, Ryan Tannehill. He was drafted by the Miami Dolphins. Things didn't work out there in South Beach for one reason or another. He's come to Tennessee. And this guy has played at an absolute MVP level for the last year and a half. What do you think was the difference between when Tannehill was with the Dolphins and now with the Tennessee Titans and having all the success that he's had?
Yeah, sometimes, things happen that way. Might have a little adversity, and and he just found the right spot from the time he got there. He had that starter approach, and then when that opportunity came, he just ran with it. And you see it in his play, and you see what he's been doing for the past two seasons, by the level of his play, and that's just how it's always been from the time he took over. Just came in balling, being a leader, and doing whatever he can, to help our team week in and week out. And we're happy to have him. We're glad to have him, and we all feed off of him on offense and as a team.
Derrick, a couple more for you before we let you go, and appreciate your time. You got a pick for the Super Bowl. It's obviously the Chiefs are favorites, but they're playing in Tampa Bay's home stadium. Curious to know if you think that can make a difference for them.
They played earlier this year in Tampa. It's same type of scenario, but the circumstances are different. But I'm gonna still go with reigning champs. I cannot just not go with the reigning champs. But I think it's gonna be a tough game. I think it'll be a great game. But I got the Chiefs winning the game.
All right, we know you got about a minute or so left. We're going to go rapid fire with you. Just some fun questions just to go back and forth on. The first one from me is, what job would you want if you were not a professional football player?
Oh, dang, that's a good question. Probably like to be an actor.
I love that one. All right. So if you could have any superpower, and some folks in the fantasy football community would argue that you do, what superpower would you have?
To be able to teleport anywhere I wanted to go.
When you got like 4.4 speed, it's pretty much the same thing, but that's a conversation for another time.
Appreciate
What about favorite actor or actress, Derrick? Who's somebody that if you turn on the TV and they're on, you're always going to watch them?
Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler. I'm a big Adam Sandler fan.
What is your favorite emoji?
My favorite emoji, probably the laughing emoji because I love to laugh. I love the laughing emoji. That's my favorite one.
All right, that works out well. So then who is the funniest athlete that you know or have gotten a chance to play with?
Ah, man, that's hard. It's so many. There's so many funny people, especially on my team. I can go on and on, the list and go on and on. I can't even say one because I don't want to sing nobody out, but I can name a lot of people. It's been a lot of funny ones.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book. I don't really have a favorite book, but I mean, I had a favorite book growing up as a kid. I need to start reading. That's a good question. I love the book Jim Candy.
That's something I got a 20-month-old son. I might have to introduce that to him in just a little bit. Toughest opponent that you've ever faced, Derrick? Could be in college, could be in the NFL. Who's the toughest opponent you ever went up against?
It's a lot of tough ones in the NFL, but I think a guy that doesn't really get a lot of recognition as he should, and hopefully that started coming. But I think Zach Cunningham, run the linebacker for Houston Texas. I think he's a hell of a player, he should definitely be considered as one of the top in the league because dude's a problem.
Derrick, who is your favorite athlete growing up, regardless of sport?
Kobe Bean Bryant, Black Mamba.
Salute to the Mamba. And then last one I have for you, Derrick. Favorite season of the year? I mean, for us, it's probably the fall, but anyone in particular stand out for you?
My favorite time is Christmas time. Around that time, I love the holidays. So I would say around that time.
Derrick,
right there with you.
Yeah, Derrick, I appreciate you taking the time, both Fabs and I do, for joining us. Again, he's part of the FedEx campaign. FedEx is going to make a $20,000 donation to Direct Relief in the name of both the winning quarterback and in running back, totaling up to $40,000. Derrick, great to catch up with you. Best of luck and congrats on all your success this year.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me. Y'all take care.